Hey guys, I'm Bianca. Welcome back to my channel, and today I have 3 Dollar Tree farmhouse decor DIYs to show you. For the first DIY, I am making the window pane with these paint sticks from Home Depot. They are actually 3 for $1. They are about 21 inches in length, and what I'm going to do is take 4 of them. So I'm going to connect all 4 of them into a square. I'm going to go ahead and glue it together with my Gorilla wood glue. And then I'm taking this heavy duty clamp just to make sure it stays put. You don't have to use this. You can use anything you have in your home and put on top of it just to make sure it stays clamped well. I decided to use these paint stir sticks because I actually had a couple of viewers tell me last time that these are a good idea to use, and they are thick and very inexpensive. For the inside of the window pane, I'm taking these long skewers from Dollar Tree. I'm going to go ahead and take out 4, and we're going to paint them black with my Dollar Tree black chalk paint. So I started this DIY really early in the morning, and by the nighttime I went ahead and removed the clamps. Normally it does take 24 hours to completely dry. You can actually paint this beforehand, but sometimes I do things backwards. So I'm using this apple barrel white paint, and I'm going to paint the whole thing with 1 coat. Once that was dry, I'm using this nutmeg brown from Apple Barrel and a little Dollar Tree bristled brush just to make it look more realistic. I'm going to add small strokes onto the window pane, kind of where they're already at. That's why I only did 1 coat, so you can kind of see the grain from the wood. Now I'm going to place the skewers where I want them to go. So basically I'm making an upside down V right here and then a V right here with the other 2. So what I'm going to do is take a pencil. The length of the paint stir sticks is 21 inches. We are going to mark it off in the middle is 10.5 inches. And that's where both of the skewers are going to meet. So I also marked it on the top as well. And now what I'm going to do is just cut off the excess, and I just want to leave enough to glue it to the bottom of this. Now I can turn it around to add glue to the tip of this, and then I'll be adding more hot glue to the top of the skewers just to secure it better. Alright, so I hung it up in my living room, and this is really lightweight, so you don't need anything super heavy duty. You can use command strips, wall mount tape. You can totally leave it like this, and also if you don't like the paint colors I use, you can definitely use, you know, any colors you want, or you can stain the paint sticks. That would look really nice too. I hope you enjoyed this first one. It was really easy to make. Let me know in the comments below what you think. For this next one, I'm going to be making a crate for some clay pots. So what I'm going to do is take 5, I'm showing 4 right here, but actually 5 of the paint sticks, and I am going to also need some Dollar Tree craft sticks. So I'm just kind of laying them out to see how I'm going to glue everything together. So I'm removing the round ends with my scissors, and I'm making 8 of the crab sticks about 4 inches in length. I'm using Golden Oak 210B from Minwax, and I'm going to stain the 8 crab sticks. And then the other 2 are actually a little bit longer. All I did to those 2 was just cut off the round ends. I didn't measure them. So again, you can paint these with if you want. I've done that before. I just take some brown paint and water it down, and it doesn't look as great as stain does, but it still looks a little similar. And then I'm staining the 5 paint sticks. What I'm doing is taking 2 out of the 8 crab sticks, and they're going to go in each corner. So you can see right here that I have both sides with the crab sticks, and this is just going to be one side of my crate, and I used hot glue at the bottom. So now for this top part of the paint stick, gluing this part to the crab stick, I'm going to use wood glue and my clamps. And just a little hot glue on the sides right here. Once I place this right here, you'll see that I get out of the view and I go and grab my clamps real quick. I should have had them ready right next to me. So this is how it's going to look. I'm going to go ahead and lay it down because the clamps are a little heavy, and just so that dries well, and I'm gonna move on to the other side doing the exact same steps. Now I'm removing the clamps. I'm also gonna take my clay pot and put it on the inside once I stand these up, just to make sure it fits well before I start gluing these 2 together. So I'm going to use my ruler to see about how wide I need it to be. You can do the width you choose to do depending on what you're going to put inside. And then I'm taking those longer Dollar Tree sticks, the 2 that I have left, and they're going to go on the sides to secure the middle paint stick. I'm going to add a little bit more support for that middle paint stick. I'm using these small Dollar Tree wooden blocks, and then I have some Walmart and Dollar Tree wooden dowels. I'm going to use the tall, longer wooden dowels from Walmart instead. So what I did was stain them already. I'm using 2 of the blocks on each side. You can't really see what I'm doing on the left side of the crate because I'm not in the camera view, but you'll be able to see the right side. So I'm basically just adding hot glue to 2 of these sides and then putting it down, making sure it's grabbing onto the bottom middle paint stick and to the side craft stick. So depending on the width of the crate, that's how long you are going to make the wooden dowel. This is the last thing I want to do just to complete the look, is just add 2 wooden dowels to each side on top right here. Also, I wanted to tell you guys, you could definitely add more paint sticks at the bottom of the crate if you want to. Maybe you can add 5 instead of my 3, but that part is up to you. Alright, so here is my crate all done, and I just added the 3 clay pots in there with some greenery, and I think that looks so pretty. So again, there are so many different ways you can do this. This is just an idea of what you can do. You can totally paint it white if you want to. That would look pretty. The options are endless for this. So let me know in the comments below what you think about this one. So on to the last DIY of the day. I'm using 2 of these Dollar Tree wooden pallets and 2 packs of the Dollar Tree rulers. So I had a few of you ask me what were these sticky rulers that I was using in my last video, and this is it. I remove it from the wooden Dollar Tree rulers and I keep them. So first things first, I cut off the ends of the rulers where the hole was at. All I did was score it with my stem cutters and then I snap them off. It's really easy. So after staining my 4 rulers and the 2 palettes, what I decided to do was take some of the white apple barrel paint and just lightly go over everything, and then I kind of just rub it off with a napkin, just depending again on the look you're going for. I really liked the way this gave it a real rustic look. Okay, so time to glue this lantern together. So what we're going to do is apply 2 of the craft sticks to this flat area. As you can see, there's a more open area on that left side. I'm not going to apply it on there because it will probably fall off because there's not enough to grab onto with my hot glue. So taking some hot glue, adding it to that area on the corner, and then I will take another ruler and apply it to the other corner on the same side. Now we're going to apply the top palette for the top of the lantern, and then I realized I forgot to paint some white apple barrel paint on one of the rulers, so I just did that real quick. And all we're going to do is lay it down like this, add some hot glue to the top, and then apply that palette. Okay, and then we're going to apply the other 2 rulers to complete the structure of the lantern. So once I was doing this part, I realized that this could also be a crate as well. And you can just tell by looking at it, it kind of looks similar to the one I just made. But I decided to make the other one with the paint sticks just because I really wanted a big one. Okay, so before gluing all of this together, I actually grabbed some beads that I just had lying around the house. They sell these necklace beads at Dollar Tree in a pack. I'm not too sure about how many, maybe 4 or 5. So I grabbed them and I took my chiffon chalk paint and painted it outside. So I'm cutting off 4 of them to add it to each of the rulers. Adding hot glue little by little, I'm going to add the beads. I love the way it looks already with the beads. But lastly, I'm going to add a faux handle with the beads. I had some remaining, and what I mean by that is that you're not really going to pick it up from there. It's just for looks. So I'm just cutting off a piece of that, and I'm going to stick it into the palette right down the sides and add hot glue. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this was probably my favorite out of all 3 of them. This one came out a little bit better than I was expecting. I really love the way this looks. It is so my style. Sometimes DIYs come out better than what you think. So I really hope you enjoyed all of these DIYs today. Let me know if you have any questions below. Thank you so much for watching. Please continue to stay safe, and I'll see y'all in the next video.